And welcome back to Fantabulous Handbag with our latest and greatest last chapter in this exciting Wayuu crossbody bag, the bucket. Okay, so what we're going to do today is, hopefully, God willing, this wonderful, like, mitered little shoulder strap and tassel, side tassel, and the front tassels, and the braided drawstring. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to take a look at, I actually took a picture, a close-up of the actual strap. You can see it here, so let's go down and look at it. Okay, so, all right, so it's got like brown, pink, tan, and black and white. So that's pretty much the way it goes. So let's do that. Let's zoom in. Let's do 400%. Okay, that's good. What did I say? Brown first? Okay, so let's just go ahead and use our direct select tool. And we're just going to do the first one. I'm going to take an eyedropper tool because I don't remember exactly what we did last time. Okay, so we got the brown. Okay. So what did we say it was? Brown, pink, tan, and black. Okay, and white. Okay, so brown. So the next one, let's go here. Pink. Next one, tan, and black. Okay, and then the white, and then we'll go again. So here we'll leave the, let's just do the white because we decided to do some kind of fancy white. Okay, so the next one, see, I'm going to have a problem here. So the next one, again, we're going to start again with the brown. Okay, that, we're going to fix that. The next after brown, this little piece here is going to wind up being this pink. And the middle part is going to be the tan. So let's just do that. And here, this is going to be tan too. You'll see I made a mistake here when I drew. I did not close this part here, so the brown kind of leaked in. So that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to our direct select tool and just grab this whole thing like this and say copy paste. And I'm going to move it over here. And I'm just going to erase things. I'm going to grab portions of it and just get rid of it. Or actually, you could actually just use lasso tool and just kind of do this. Pull out as much as you can. See if I got it all. I don't know. There you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to color that the pink and just stick it over there. Okay. I'm going to grab you. I'm going to go over here. Usually when I do this, I like to group things so that it stays together in the pick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like this. Grab everybody. And I'm going to say group. Very good. Okay. So we're all grouped together so we don't lose our next thing. So let me go back to our original. Whoa, we're like really close up. Let's go back. Okay, so yeah, it just kind of like does that. Let me see these guys. Okay, so then after it has that, it starts to go backwards. So let's do that. So we went after the brown, we're going to do white again. Oh, wrong tool. We need the direct select tool. So I'm gonna go there. Okay. So next we're gonna just hit our command button and grab the next one, which is black, and hit our command button again to turn it into our last tool, which was direct select. And the next one is 10. You should learn all these little tricks. Command tool will push your tool back to the one you used previously, so you can kind of do this. So now, what is the tan? Is the pink, and after the pink is the brown, brown. Okay, and then actually, what happens after that? I guess it goes back and forth. I see. Okay. All right. Yeah, we kind of go back, and then the picture ran out. So okay, so after you do that, then you go back the other way. Pink, tan, black, next, off-white or white or whatever. The next one is tan again, brown rather. And then these little guys, hopefully I did a good job on these. What came after the brown? Oh, the white. Let's do that. No, actually, wait a minute, no. We're going backwards, so now I'm getting confused. After the brown, wait a minute. Brown, pink, tan, black, white, brown. Okay, so after the brown, again, it's white again. No, not white. Pink, rather. Okay, oops. Okay, pink. And after the pink is the tan. So let's do that. Okay, so now we're getting there. Getting a little confusing. Okay, so again, we're going to go the other way, and then we're going to find something to color in the rest of this, just to give the impression that it goes on. We're probably going to have to go into our swatch libraries. Joy. All right, so let's see. So the next thing after that is obviously the tassel, but let's go ahead and try to make this look nice for now. Okay, let me zoom out into 150%. The next thing I would like to do is just grab here, and I'm going to look for something that is kind of like a muted pinkish tone, like, I don't know, like this, like a dusty rose. These are actually stone brick. I don't know if I like that, and I think it's a little strange looking, but maybe let me flip it over, see. I'm not crazy about it. Let me try something like, no, ooh, not good. You know what? Let me do what I thought to do initially. Let me go to the swatch library. I'm going to my gradients, and I'm going to find something that's going to help us. Fruits and vegetables are gem tones. It's got a lot of gem tones to it. Let's see what we get. Not so good, but let's try it anyway. The pink, what's this? Smoky quartz. Actually, I'm not too upset with that. Let me just flip that over. Let me try to put it like a radial. That actually is working. I'm going to reverse it. Okay. No, I think it was better the other way. Let's reverse it back. Okay. Now, just because there is some other pinks in here, the tanzanite isn't working too well. All right. I'm just trying to add some kind of tonal color to it. All right. Let's go back to the radial, and okay. I'm going to go one more time to the swatch library and see if there's anything more. I think I said the radial fruits and vegetables actually had some interesting tonalities to it. What's this? It's durian, whatever. Okay, whatever. Ooh, that's too green. And there's absolutely no green in here. So let's see what this tan color is. Actually, the potato is not working badly. Actually had like a pinkish tonality. Let me see what this is. Red peppers. Let me just do something here. I got an idea. Let me just take this opacity down a little bit and see what that looks like. You know what? I don't mind that at all. I think this is gonna work. Let me just make it a little bit that. Okay, so I like that, and I'm going to use it actually also for my top collar. I'm just going to go ahead. Now, obviously, people will realize I'm going to do a little bit less on that one. I'm going to make it darker. I'm going to add some shadows to here to make it look better. Right now, I'm just adding this color to this color so that it doesn't just look blank. Oh, that's wrong. I just want to try something else. I want to do something. Let me try the potato again. I'm on the fence. I like both of them. Let me increase the opacity on this potato color. And then I'm going to switch it. Okay. All right, you know what? I'm going to keep the potato. It's not a very dramatic color, but hey, it works. Okay, so let's do that. Let's just do potato. I'm going to be a potato, fine. All right, so now we have our potato color here. All right, let's go ahead and do the tassels. Actually, you know what? Let's zoom in, and first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in, and we're going to do this, this braid. Now, the braid if you look at it, let me zoom out again. It's kind of one color one way and the other color the other way. You can see it very nicely here. The braid does not include the black. It has pink, tan, white, and brown. So you can kind of look at the braid and see how that works. So let's do that. Let's zoom in again. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this. Every fourth, because there's 4 colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, is going to be, okay, that didn't work too well. I have to zoom in more. Every fourth division on the braid is going to be the same color. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Yeah. Why does it keep doing this? Oh, it's because I'm holding the wrong. Okay, I have to use the shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, shift. 1, 2, okay, that's good. So we said the first one was a tan, so let's go ahead and put a tan in there. And then the next thing is we're going to go back here and it's going to say pink, pink, pink. Okay, and the next one is, let's do the white. There, okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Actually, there was a tan missing there, but we're not going to go there. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now it's actually turning into the okay. As you can see, this one moved a little. I'm not going to fix it now because I don't have time. Okay. Okay, and this one. It turns into the knot, so it gets a little confusing. So the next one is the tan. This one would be tan also, and then there's this one that's the off-white. Okay, and this one would be the off-white too. There, okay, so now do the same thing here. Tan, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tan, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just do tan here, why not? Okay, the next one, what was it? We did a pink. Pink. Okay. Okay, so now this is getting, we can just pretty much put random colors everywhere on the knot because they're all mixed together anyway. Let's do that one. Okay, once you get yourself into the whole thing, there. Okay, so now we have, again, the braid, again, is starting to show up some more. It looks a little bit crazy, but let's do it again. Let's start with pink. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one would be pink, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, pink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's do this one pink because that one I think it just got split. 1, 2, 3, 4, pink. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess this one's pink too. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, pink. Okay. Okay, obviously the braid turns into the okay, what was after pink? I don't remember. Okay, let's tan. We'll do tan. After that, I keep making a mistake. All right, here. So after that, all these guys are going to be tan. So now it goes pretty quickly. Once you figure out the color, okay, I mean the color combinations, then you kind of get it much easier. So then this one would be tan. So let me hold down this shift button. These two are going to be tan. This is going to be tan. This is going to be tan. This is going to be tan. So we just hit the, I mean, not the tan, pardon me, the dark brown. Yeah, this is kind of crazy, but in the end, eventually it will look like a braid. It's hard to see because you're like right on top of everything. So here we go. And I promise you it's not going to look as bad as you think. Okay, it's actually going to look fine. Okay, so the next one, we're going to do this side. Let's do it a little different. Start out with white 1. The white hardly shows. Hopefully it'll show up on the recording. Oh, we're good and doing good. Okay, what was it between the white and the tan? So let's do the tan now. Okay, so now we're getting ourselves into this kind of braid idea again. So this one would be pink, 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 pink. Or maybe not so obviously, tan. All right, so you will see there's a method to the madness once we roll back the camera. Okay, so now we are doing okay. Actually, I see I missed a spot here and here and here. Actually, this is supposed to be white, and this is supposed to be white, and I think this is supposed to be tan. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now what we need to do is put that one there. Okay. Now we have to do this one. This one got really messed up, so I'm just gonna do like, this is supposed to be a braid. It's not looking as braidy as I was hoping, but you know what? Sometimes it doesn't work, so you just try to color it in most innocuous way as possible and still give the impression of something that's correct. If you ever make a design as a designer, the most important thing you can remember to say is, that's the design. And just, you know, leave it that way, because sometimes you can't fix stuff. Okay, so now we're on to our tassels. That's pretty easy. So the tassels, I think, let me zoom back, if I remember correctly, the tassels mostly had the lighter colors in them, except the side tassels actually do have black. So let's work on the middle tassels first. As you can see, I did the pink tie on them, which is that way it is. As you see it turned back, you can actually understand more the braids. Okay, so let's go in again. Woo! Okay, so the tassels is going to be the same color as the braid. So we're going to pick random pieces here, and I'm just going to pick a few random spots here and there. Okay, and I'm going to pick some random strands here, and I'm going to just color them in pink. Random, 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 random. Okay. Okay, very good. And we grab our eyedropper tool and do pink. All right, there. Okay, so next. Okay, so we grab more random spots. Remember to hold your shift button down and keep filling in stuff. Remember you have 4 colors to use, so don't be too sparing, but remember that that's all you got. So you have to try to make them look very random. Okay, very good. Let's continue. Back to our direct select tool. Grabbing, grabbing, grabbing. Shift, 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 shift. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now, oh, we should do some up here too. Now I'm going to do the darker color, so I'm going to go with the brown color. Okay, so the next one is just the white. So that's pretty easy. Just grab whatever's left over. And it should look pretty random. It does look kind of random. Random, tandem. Okay, here we go. Grab everybody that needs to be grabbed. And, okay, looks like we're working okay. Let's go ahead and grab the off-white. Okay, so this tassel is ready. The next tassel, the same thing. Direct select tool. Okay, this one has got a big spot that's all together, so that's fine. Let's just grab another strand over here. I'm gonna make this pink because this bag is mostly pink, and my thought is that it's probably going to be mostly pink. Okay, yeah. So the next is we're going to do again, grab some random strands. I'm going to do the brown now because I already have a brown one in there that kind of snuck its way in. So let's do that. Okay, next is, let's do the tan. The little tan one. And remember, just stick them all over the place. Try to get some brighter colors in there between the darker colors. It looks nicer. Okay, so next is white. White. white, and then Ash one actually has black, so I'm not going to add that much white because this one's already kind of a lot of white in it. So where is that eyedropper tool? Okay, so now last one is our gray or black, and just get those in there. Okay, let's get a few in there. Okay, now let's go ahead. Ta-da! Okay, so now, whoa, I missed one here. Let's do another black one in there. Okay, there. And actually, that's it. Okay, so now this one is also, we're going to do exactly the same thing. Randomly grab a few strands. Remember, direct select tool holding down the shift button. And then an eyedropper out of what you want. Okay, go back to direct select tool. And continue on. Forge on, young soldiers. Okay, here we go. Back to the direct select tool. You just do this a lot. And then you go ahead and grab your eyedropper tool, put the brown in there, and just put a few strands of black. Let's put a strand of black in here and here. The other one we'll just do white. Okay. Okay, and last but not least, stick this one in here. It's a tiny little spot, but whatever. And we're going to do our 10. Okay, so let's go back and see what came out. Definitely like a color by numbers feel. Okay, I think I want to do something a little bit strange here. I'm going to use the direct select tool. I'm going to grab this spot over here. I'm going to actually do the potato like that. Okay, all right. I think I like that illusion better. Let me see if it looks the other way. The other way. No, no, no. The other way was better. Okay, there. And we're at 66%. That's good. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to copy, paste. And then I'm going to go to my swatch library again. I'm starting to do some little details of shadows. So I'm going to the gradient file again. I'm going to go to fades. Where are my fades? Okay, fades. Okay, very good. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to grab that. Let me see how that looks. I might swap it over. It doesn't look the way I want it to look. I'm just plopping it on top of there. See, it doesn't... I don't think that's a good one. Let me try that better. That looks a little bit better. And I'm going to go a little bit higher on that. I'll higher on there. Okay. You can actually also do angles on this, which sometimes helps if you're using something. Let me see how that looks. No, that's actually wrong. I want to do plus 45. There. I'm trying to make it look a little bit more like the shadows inside the bag. Let's see. There. That's better. Okay, so now we have a look of shading inside the bag. Okay, very good. So I want to do the same idea here on the under handle that is covered. That goes underneath here and on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in. And I'm just going to draw it over. Let's go here. Let's go 400%. Okay, this now I can see how crooked this is. Okay. Okay, better. Okay, so here. Okay. Oh, barely gets in there. Let's do 300%. Okay. Okay. Now I have what I need. Okay, so I'm going to grab my pen tool here. And I'm just going to very lightly make a... Oh. Just covering this area. I want to make a little bit of a shading under there because it is shaded. It's shady, man. Okay, here we go. Okay, there. What is this woman doing? All right, here we go. Okay, so now I've given it some kind of, I think this thing should not be here. Move it over there. That's better. Okay. Now I am going to actually just use this a darker color. And no, I'm just going to remove opacity on it. It's just the black panel, and I'm using a little bit of opacity, removing opacity on it. Too little, okay. Well, do I like that? Let me go back and look at it. Let's go back to 100%. That's okay. I'm just trying to give it some idea of a shade, but wondering, let me just try something. Let me do this. I want to do that. Actually, that looks better. All right, I'm going to use that. Okay, so now let's do this side here. Because untight. I don't know who that was. But anyway, okay, here we go. Somebody's sneezing in the background. Stay in your office, please. Okay. Don't come here with your sneezing. Okay. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, this is like, doing it this far away, really you should zoom in. Those are birds on my ledge. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's see how that looks. Okay, not bad. I'm not liking the way this is like here. Okay, I'm just gonna go over and see what I can do about this. Okay, I think I want to move this one in a little bit more even. Okay. All right. And actually, I think this one needs a little bit of a twist. No, actually, I want to do the exact opposite. Let's do like -45. Yeah. We want the shade to be in the area that it's most likely to. -30. Yeah. Just play with it. The angle of the shading will be good when you know where you want to put it. Okay. Here, this one might actually also benefit from that because the shade will really be more underneath the part of the. Let me try 90%. Oop. Well, it showed me I made a mistake, that's for sure. Okay. Go in there. Okay, this has to be moved. I have to include some stuff there. Okay, there. And this one is too. Wow, that's pretty bad. Okay, let's move that in. That's what happens when you do things too far away. Okay. You're so far away. Okay. Okay. All right, so there we go. Okay, so now we have an idea of some shading. Okay. If you want to add, you could say, okay, I'm done with this. It's fine. Looks like good enough. You could sometimes add like lines here so people know that it continues on. If you have a bag, you send it, or a photo. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some shading around 3D things that are on top of each other, like, for example, the tassels and the braids. So let's just grab our pen tool, and we're going to draw around this thing, this side tassel idea. So we actually don't need a fill, but we will be using there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I made a line. I'm going to remove the fill. I'm going to go to the line. I'm going to draw it black, and then I'm going to make it really fat. I'm going to make it fat. Okay, there you go. Then I'm going to make the stroke rounded at the end. I'm going to make it even, wow, I'm going to make it even bigger. I'm going to make it 8. And then I'm going to just go to my opacity over here. And I'm going to run it down to like 30%. There. So now I have like this idea, maybe a little bit higher, 40%, okay. So, you know, like up close it looks like a big smear, but when you go out, it gives an illusion of like, of a shade, a shadow around the tassel. The one thing you want to make sure is that you don't have this happening. So wherever you see stuff like that, just kind of fix it a little bit, stick it up a little bit. Okay. Oh, also one thing you want to do is with the stroke, you want to make sure that your corners are either rounded or cut off, because if not, you're going to have some fun stuff happening. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to cut them off because it looks a little strange. Let's do cut off corners. Okay, much better. Okay, so here, whoa, what is going on here? Okay. Okay, so now we have this little idea of a shade. Let's do it. I think it could be even darker because it's like getting lost with all these colors. So like 47, 42%, okay. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing around the braids. So let's do it. Again. And between the tassels. And here, around. Make a nice little curve. Not so nice, whatever. There. And then at the end of the bag. And again, we take our opacity down a whole lot, like 48%. Okay, very good. So now you see you get an idea of a shade or shadow behind everything. Here you can do the same thing. Oh, first off, let's disconnect from that. Okay, the next thing, same thing. Okay, so now you get an idea of how to make thin shadows on details. Okay. Next, I'm going to do it in between here. I just make a little shape here. Okay. And again, the opacity, let's knock it down a lot. There we are. So now you have a muted color. And we have the last one we can do is like around here and here. So let's do that. Again, opacity down. Well, let's do that. Okay. Okay, next as we do here. Again, opacity goes down, 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 down till, I don't know, 30 something, whatever. 47%. Okay, so we're done here. Let's go back and see what it looks like. Ta-da! Okay, so now we have a finished bag. Hope you enjoyed this class. Certainly took a long time to finish this one. So if you like, subscribe. Hit like button, of course. And I hope to see you around. Hopefully we'll get to do some other accessories soon. Have a fantabulous weekend. Bye.